You're joining Esther from Stampin' Star Creations. I'm so glad you could be with me today. I had the privilege of borrowing these stamp sets, Power of Hope, Birthday Jubilee and Positive Thoughts, off my sister when she had a quick visit to make up a card. So I'm using the lady as a focal point to my card, so I stamp her just under halfway with black memento ink. And then very handily there was a mask already pre-cut in the set from when she used it before. So I'm using what I call a bonsai tree, I guess, as a kind of bushes for either side of the lady. And I'm just scene building. I just wanted to create a scene and using the different stamps to incorporate. Using the big kind of border flower from the Birthday Jubilee stamp set and creating this lovely arch above her head. And then I decided I'd complete it off on either side using the edges of the stamps, so there's no gaps. And then using the lanterns to hang down from that image, and I just thought makes it look nice and symmetrical. I really wanted to incorporate the butterflies that I had in my head that would definitely use them, but the proportions was just all wrong and I didn't end up using the butterflies. So instead I used this other little stamp from that set and then just to complete the top and fill this in, creating like a secondary border. Using the flower there to act as a guide as to where to put my stamping. I'm going in with the chrysanthemum flower. Again, okay, it's out of proportion, but I just like the idea of layering the different sizes and the different stamps together. So I'm just using my chamois to wipe off the bottom of this pagoda because I wanted it in the centre, but without that great line going across the middle. So I couldn't resist and I go ahead and peel off the mask, although I do need it back on for my colouring. So I had to go ahead and stick that back on. I was too hasty. So I'm using my sponge brayers for this. I wanted a way of being able to colour in the project in one fair swoop without, individual colouring and being there for ages. So I'm going in with Mango Melody because I like the idea of these bright yellow chrysanthemums at the bottom. I wanted the colours to blend together nicely, so I'm trying to choose my colours carefully and also realistically. So I go in with Old Olive so that the yellow can blend in with the green going up to the trees stroke bushes. Next I'm going in with the balmy blue colour for the bit of sky and making sure I'm very careful to avoid those lanterns because I don't really want blue lanterns in my picture. This gives a nice kind of misty, earthy feel to it, so I'm liking how this is coming along. And we've got to go in with some bright red, haven't we? So I'm using real red to go along the top of the picture and almost an ombre effect, trying to get the ink down a bit stronger at the top. And now you can take the mask off, now that it's all coloured in. So I decided to go ahead and colour in those lanterns to make them stand out from the picture. So using the matching colour, real red in the Stampin' Blends, going in with dark first and then using the light to create some shading with the lanterns. Then making the flowers stand out a bit, I go in with the same colour just to add a little bit of detail. I didn't want these to be completely red, but just to blend it in with the lanterns. Then with the lady, again, I wanted her to blend in, but not to stand out, but also to blend in a bit of, I don't know if that makes any sense. So I've used Pool Party, a bit of dark shading down the left side with the light Pool Party, and leaving a bit of white, so it's as if some light is shining. And then using Smoky Slate for the umbrella. So using the blends, I go ahead and touch up her hair. I did want to go for black hair, but I knew that her hair would probably disappear if I did that, so I go in with bronze. And then using the light smoky slate just to add a bit of shading to that pagoda to make it stand out a little bit from the picture. I think after I sponged over everything, you do lose a bit of the stamping, so just using the blends and the matching colours to make everything stand out. Same with the bushes and the chrysanthemums. So I did forget to trim down my paper before I started. Thankfully I didn't lose too much of the image because I wanted this to be mounted on some card. So going in with some basic black cardstock, and I just think this helps to really frame it and to kind of make the whole image stand out from the card. I really love the way this card has turned out. I hope you do too. If you have, please do give me a big old thumbs up and do comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this card. Thank you so much for joining me today, and do subscribe to my channel. All these things are available at my shop at stampinup.co.uk. Have a good day.